Hello guys, once again welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to talk about whether MBA is a good career option in 2021 or not. Now this phrase that I just said is the exact phrase that is being searched by a lot of people both in Google and in YouTube as well. But this phrase does not capture the correct essence of the topic. MBA is not considered to be a career. An MBA is basically a degree where you will choose a specialization and will make a career in different aspects of those specializations. So the correct topic for this video will be whether you should opt for careers that you can choose after doing an MBA or not. Okay, so let us briefly analyze the MBA scenario in India as of now. So as we talk, the country has around 5,500 MBA colleges in India. That's a huge number of colleges, but only about the top 40-50 colleges of India are worth doing an MBA from. Most of the MBAs are either unemployed or are applying for low-paying clerical jobs. The reason is simple. There is a skill gap and there is a demand-supply gap as well. We are producing a lot more MBAs than we actually need. So we need to ensure that if at all we do an MBA, we should do it from a good college and should ensure that we develop those skill set during our time spent during those 2 years of MBA. So moving on, don't do an MBA just because your friends or your relatives are doing it. Do it if you genuinely have an interest in the topics which you are going to choose as a specialization, and if you actually have a genuine reason to do an MBA. Don't do it just because of salary and just because you don't like your current job, because trust me, after doing an MBA the scenario might not change really. So do watch my previous videos where I have talked about specializations that you can choose, and it will give you much more clarity on how you can approach selecting a specialization by doing your before doing your MBA. Now we all know that COVID-19 has taken a toll on the way MBAs are being conducted. I have made a detailed video on this, please do check it out. And just because COVID-19 has taken a toll on MBA and has transformed the offline MBA experience to an online or a remote MBA, that does not mean that the college that which you are doing an MBA from has lost its pedigree. The brand names and the brand value will still remain intact as you move forward in your career, and that is going to help you and leverage you to move your career forward. Also, the situation of COVID-19 is slightly doing a bit better, and I think that the worst is over, and going forward classes are going to open up, campuses are going to open up, and the college experience are going to be similar to what they used to be prior to the COVID-19 pandemic. And the good pace by which the vaccinations are going on across the country is also very encouraging. The next thing is that please check the ROI of the college that you are about to join or are planning to join. The reason I say this is because the investment that you make for an MBA degree is huge, and you might have to understand whether that particular college will help you land a job so that you can recover those fees in a small amount of time. So please make sure that ROI is in place. Ideally, you should be able to repay off your full amount that you paid in the 2 years of your MBA in the next 3 to 4 years after you get a job. Also, talking about the jobs in the market, when the COVID-19 pandemic struck, there was a sudden loss of jobs. The manufacturing industries froze their hiring. Retail industries also did a lot of layoffs. Some IT companies also did a lot of layoffs. Startups were releasing a lot of their employees. But as now the situations are improving on a day-to-day basis, and we are getting positive news from colleges as well, that placements are also happening at a good pace, and more startups are coming up, and colleges and companies are slowly increasing the amount of candidates that they hire on a yearly basis. It is a good time to do an MBA provided you do it from a good college. So keeping all that pointers that I said in your mind, please ensure that you do a bit of research before planning to do an MBA. What all specializations will be there, what all specific roles that you are aiming to get into, what subjects you will study. Speak to some of your seniors who are already studying in that particular college through LinkedIn. Connect with them and try to understand what roles will you get into, and if you find something that really interests you, then make a logical choice and do an MBA from one of the good institutes in India. Okay, so with that, let us end this video. You may want to check out the previous videos that I've uploaded in this channel so that it helps you and gives you more insights on what to do before doing an MBA and what all things to do while doing an MBA as well. So if you like the video, please press the like button and subscribe my channel. It will help me motivate to make more videos in the future. Thank you.